Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and welcome to another week of content creator showcase, track showcases. I should figure out a way to say that properly that's going to actually, I can do the same every time because I mess it up every time. Week 106 this time, back on PC. We got 7 more tracks to go through. I am incredibly tired because we got a puppy on Monday. So getting up multiple times during the night has been a thing. But we're going to power through this. We did 5 hours of stream this morning, and we're going to get through this now. Hopefully see some good tracks. We got 7 usual tracks, plus 1 bonus track submitted by a YouTube member. And if you want to submit your own circuits, link is in the description. Brother.com/verified. It tells you how it all works, gives you all the rules and everything that you need to do, and also links you the forms to submit your own tracks. And remember that at the start of this month, we started a new wave of submissions for every single platform. So yeah, if you didn't submit anything this month, then you can submit something now. Yes, let's have everybody do the Joker lap on this one. Right, let's go for it. We're all in the playlist, we're ready to go. And welcome everybody. We're starting with a rally race. And then Rockstar have done their classic thing where they ruin the order of playlists, which is something that I've been dealing with for seemingly every content creator showcase stream this month. Sometimes it works and sometimes it goes through periods of not working. It's unbelievable how something so basic as putting tracks in a playlist can not work on a game that's 7 years old. I mean, you get the tracks in the playlist, but it jumbles up the order. So we were originally going to have sort of the last 2 tracks be sort of variety-themed tracks. At the minute, we've got one transform race that's like 3rd in the listing, mixing everything up. So we'll see. Usual stuff, top 5 in the playlist going to the back and all that kind of stuff. Harmonic start at 10 to 15 seconds. Yes, but where's the pupper? She's downstairs. You can't have the puppy in every minute of every stream. So rallycross track to start with. There is a Joker lap. I'm going to take the Joker lap on the first lap, I think. I think everybody's gone for the Joker lap, just followed everybody else. Everybody's gone for the Joker lap on the first lap. Okay, well that kind of defeats the point of a Joker lap. Joker laps are meant to be longer laps that add a bit of strategy into a rallycross race. Normally they're very short tracks. 6-lap races, they're over in a couple of minutes, and you got to choose when to take your Joker lap. I love this car. Thank you for the super chat. I'll catch up with it after the race. Yeah, pretty cool rallycross track. Good length. Joker laps nice and, like it gives a bit of extra length to the track rather than just sweeping through. Very nice. It's about the right length. was that, like 52, 53 second laps? I think that's exactly what a rallycross track should be in my eyes. Short laps. Normally rallycross are, you know, 4 to 6 people per heat. 4 to 6 laps per race. You do multiple races. You guys know by now. It's one of the best forms of motorsport. There's a perfect spot in the corner for a puppy bed so we can see her on face cam and you can still stream. I'm sure that's going to happen in the future, but not while she's a puppy. While she's a puppy, she needs to go out basically every hour. So it would be somewhat difficult. Some people often ask me why I go to the back in races. It's because of this. Because I'm always hosting races, I always start on pole position. And it's such an advantage to start on pole. If you're in first place, you can just get away from everything. And yeah, you might get caught up and beaten sometimes. But a lot of the time, you're just going to miss out on a lot of carnage. And I like to make things a bit more interesting. But today, at least for this first race, in the Omnis on a rallycross track, I'm going to take it. I've actually been racing well today. I race much better, we're finding out during the course of streams, when I have a headache and when I'm heinously tired. I tend to race better for some reason. Some pretty good wins today. Yeah, really like it. This is the perfect example of a great rallycross track. Bit of off-road, bit of on-road, good size. I'm a fan. Oops. I'll take a second Joker lap, why not? I don't know how I got such a big lead, but so many wins in the same day, it doesn't feel right. I know, I've won so many races today. First of all on the Twitch stream this morning, and then starting off one here. I haven't won it yet, but like I said, I race better when sleep deprived and headache. I really like this section. It's cool. Some good corners. Remember, all the tracks from tonight are linked in the description in the order in which we play them. Cool. Chaotic Cubism with the 199 super chat. Hope you're feeling better this week, bro. I'm feeling better in a different way, because now I'm just extremely tired. But at least I'm not feeling bad like I was last week. Thank you for the super chat. And Nick Nicholson, because it was an upgrade, I don't think it popped up on the screen, but upgraded your membership to a tier 2 scumbag. Thank you for becoming a tier 2 scumbag, man. Thank you to all the members. Well, starting off well, it will only go downhill from here. We all know how it goes. I also think I race better on PC. Or maybe it's just the controller. Or maybe it's mindset and I don't race better or worse anywhere and it's just all ups and downs. Very nice track to start us off. Right, 3.24. Yeah, let's do 3 laps. Any sports car is fine. So pariahs and Italians essentially. This is an event track. Depends where the pit lane is. We should be doing 1 pit stop, everybody, in this race. Remember, top 5 to the back, harmonic start. Top 5 in the playlist to the back, harmonic start for whoever's left at the front between 10 and 15 seconds. Let's have everybody do 1 pit stop. There's only 3 laps, so it depends on where the pit lane is. If the pit lane is anywhere near the start-finish straight, you're not allowed to do a pit stop on the last lap. But you can use your common sense, I suppose, anybody in this race, to not gain an advantage from taking a late pit stop or something. Pit lane will be able to be done on any lap. Okay, there we go. Good, good. Everybody needs to do 1 pit stop, just like 1 joker lap in the last one. Because this has been submitted as an event track, so it needs to be suitable for high-level racing events in GTA, which means we need to test whether the pit lane works and is good, because pit lanes are quite often part of GTA racing events. And we're also looking for some different things than we're used to looking at when we're talking about regular playlist races. We're looking for good use of prop removal, nothing in the race that's going to affect the outcome of the race other than the drivers, no lampposts falling down that will affect somebody else if they're hit by lag or someone making a mistake in front or something like that. When people move to the back, that doesn't mean anybody else moves forward. That means you all stay exactly where you are. Alright, Pariah. Lovely car, the Pariah. I wish more cars were like this, at this level of power to traction ratio. They don't have to be fast, they just need to have less traction. Ooh, upside down. Good tailing. Someone has requested to join the crew, doing the exact opposite of the very first sentence on the join page, what it tells you to do. Do not join the crew if it's closed. Or attempt to join the crew if it's closed. You won't be able to get in when it opens. Played yourself. Read the join page before just doing stuff. That's what it's there for. Some nice dodging. Pariah speed! Pit lane on the left. Everybody's got to take one pit stop during the race. That looks like it works pretty well as far as pit stops go. Off the racing line and all that. The Italia just has so many get out of jail free cards with its acceleration. See what I mean? Should have passed by now in any other car, but it just launches away with the acceleration. Yes! Give me that handbrake boost. Been enjoying doing that in the prior today. It's been a theme. How do I cancel it? You can't. The mods periodically go through though and cancel it. Cool track. Definitely the high pace of these cars works very nicely. A lot of fun in the Pariah. As an event track as well, seems pretty good. Good variety of corners. Don't see any dodgy checkpoints or lampposts or anything like that. I think Sins and I are going to have to make our pit stops on this final lap. We'll see where we feed out into the traffic. Good layout. Nice smoothing. A Pariah top speed though. It's starting to rain as well. The mid-drive, the handbrake boost into the pit lane first. Come out into the lead as it starts to rain on the final lap. Oh no! The grip's gone. No, messed up. It was so close. GG's. Tell you what, that's what I'm saying. I'm racing better today. I'm racing better now that I'm super tired. I don't know why. Second for life, the Bruffy special, second for life and best lap. From the back. Almost did the double. loving those handbrake boosts with the Pariah. I think it has something to do with overthinking. I tend to overthink things a lot in general, but it probably extends to racing. And when I'm not tired and not got a headache, I'm allowed to think things through too much and make mistakes and don't just rely on natural ability, I suppose. Alright, this is a transform race, point to point. I'm going to turn custom vehicles off because I don't know what necessarily it's meant to be. Oh, so it's bikes. Every transform bike performs best for its own designated section. Should I be doing non-contact? It's a point-to-point race. Again, very annoying with the exclamation mark in the front of the name, just to go higher up on the order in the bookmarked playlists, just to get to the top. Stupid. That's all I'll say because I've gone over that so many times. Alright, I'll just leave it on contact. Guess I'll take the Shotaro. Been watching for a year now, and first stream I've got to. Taylor is free. Welcome. Anybody else, if it's your first stream, welcome also. We don't need to go to the back or do a harmonic start on this one, by the way. Just go at the start. I should have mentioned that earlier. We'll start that back up for the next one. And if you enjoy these streams, feel free to come to the Twitch streams. I'm on there 3 times a week. Like tomorrow night, for example, playing GTA. That's where we open up the crew, allow everybody in. Player races and all that kind of stuff. Obviously these content creator streams, we keep a closed crew because it's all about showcasing the tracks rather than racing with as many people as possible. Oh, I feel like that checkpoint, I wonder if there's no way to make that checkpoint any better, but that checkpoint could lead to people just launching over the... Oh! Oh! Okay. Okay, interesting. Are there some like pro lines on this? Jumping and like gliding or something? Back in the Shitaro. I don't even know what bike we were on there, to be honest. I don't really know, but oh, that was close. Oh! Of course. This is interesting. Very different. This creator always seems to create some pretty interesting concepts. Some sort of outside of the box type stuff. It's a shame that the exclamation marks need to be on his tracks. They're good enough on their own. They don't need to be artificially boosted. Didn't even know you could go through that. Gone through so many different places. I assume I'm going the right way. Oh no! No! God damn it. No! Oh! It's all coming undone. Yeah, this is very trippy, this track. I don't believe it. Sneaky shortcut. There goes the better at racing while tired out of the window. Not really. Think how bad this would have been if I wasn't tired. You've all seen me race, you know how bad it can get. Especially with stuff like this. It's pretty cool. You make a persuasive argument. Very, very wild and wacky and out there. Again, it's a shame about the whole naming thing. Just takes the edge off. What are good tracks? Fun experiences. Cool stuff, very trippy. That was quite the experience. Alright, keep your eye on the playlist. Top 5 in the playlist. Need to be going to the back for the next race. Yeah, 3 laps seems about right. Let's do Sport Classics. Any Sport Classic is fine. So the rest of the tracks, until we get to the final one, are all regular racing circuits. So we're going to be doing the same thing. Top 5 to the back, harmonic start for the whoever's in the lead and pole position between 10 and 15 seconds. And no moving forward when people go to the back. Did you get some sleep after the long Twitch stream? I did not. I got some food and some coffee. I like to have the whole minute and a half in between these races, just to collect my thoughts before we move on to the next one. How long did you sleep after the 630 lap random all? Less than you'd think, because I got to sleep at like 3 AM or something, and the next day I got up at a reasonable time. The puppy's name is Summer. Can someone get me the link to the clip from Twitch the other day on Wednesday where we first revealed her? I'll quickly show it between races. Cool starting light box thing. Oh, that's bad. My bad. Tower, thank you. Petition to rename the season to Puppy. Winter, Spring, Puppy, Autumn. People having significant issues on what are pretty normal roads so far. Oh my days. How are they going to handle these roads if people are crashing on the normal hill roads? Oh, we're going all the way around. This is a nice layout. It's one lap done. Just what we like to see from a regular racing track. Extending the track into different places, utilising different roads. Good track extension with props and stunt road pieces and things. Good utilisation of props. Using the right props, no sticky metal barriers or anything like that. I normally don't like tracks in the Vinewood Hills, like these bits specifically, because they're a nightmare for proper racing and stuff. But when there's like a short section or something, I think it works well. We're sliding around in every corner. Just Turismo classic things. Oh, it's so dodgy, that section though. I'm gonna be in trouble around here. Remember, if you want any of these tracks, they are linked in the description in the order that we play them. If you're on PC, you can have them. If you're on any other platform, you can't. Because tracks are not cross-platform, even though Rockstar could quite easily make them cross-platform. They just don't want to. No, I hate those bloody trees. Yeah, messed it up big time. There it goes. I think I did exactly what Phil did on the last lap. You've really got to get the line right through there. If you're off the little bit on the entry, you're just screwed. It happens. Nice smoothing of certain sections as well. I do not like this area though. I'm definitely doing something wrong around there to try and keep the line. GG Sins, good drifting. Good track. Once again, some nice tracks. Another Bruffy special, second and best lap. So that was our middle track of the playlist. 3 more to go, and then 1 bonus track, and the classic Drag Kings. Drag Kings isn't going to be right at the end though. Because Rockstar didn't want the playlist order to be right, have it right at the end. Brother.com/verified XM consumer, as I say in every one of these streams. Linked in the description, gives you all the information. The only part of that track I didn't like was that left-hander with the bumps. Couldn't quite get it down. Top 5 to the back. These tracks are PC only, but as I just said, but we do. Looks like it's 3 laps tonight for everything. Yeah, we can do supers. Let's do supers B or lower. But you know, I'm here the first 3 Saturdays of every month on YouTube. First we do PS4, then we do PC. First we do PS4, then the second Saturday we do Xbox One, then the third Saturday, which is today, we do PC. So we're always showcasing tracks from every platform. Here's the puppy clip. Say hello to Summer. This was a very cute reveal. It was very cute. What am I going to use? I just use the Atari. She is 8 weeks old. Well, yeah, 8.5 weeks old. Just a little baby. Yeah, the Atari is Super C, but that's fine. I'm just using a car that's in a tier below. Yeah. I mean, he was all over the place, to be fair. A lot of lampposts immediately on this one. But it is a regular racing track. It's not meant for event racing. It's more of a fun playlist race, so maybe that's not too bad. Good re-entry. I think... No, there's lampposts in a lot of places that I would rather not see them. Especially on a high-paced city circuit like this. Ah. I mean, it's obviously meant to be a high-paced city circuit, like for supers and stuff. But it feels a bit stretched too thin. It's trying to be too long. There's only so much you can do with a city circuit, especially depending. You've got to pick and choose the areas that you make the track in. If you make your track too long in a city circuit, you end up not being able to cover enough lampposts or delete enough fixtures with the fixture remover, so you have some parts where you can do it, but other parts where you just can't, and there's so much stuff to be hitting around this track. It does feel somewhat hot lappy. Maybe it's meant for like non-contact hot lapping style racing, which you can kind of get away with it a little bit more, but even so, someone knocks over a lamppost in a non-contact format, you're still going to hit that lamppost. Even, you know, regular racing circuits, yeah, they're meant to be fun playlist races. They don't need as much lamppost coverage as if it was an event track. But I don't know, it feels a bit stretched too thin to me. There are some nice sections, some nice smoothing and stuff, but not enough attention placed on other aspects. It's a fun jaunt around the map. Good high-paced bit of fun. But I feel like there's a lot of improvements still to be made. And maybe some of that improvement is just cutting out certain sections so the sections can be made better. It did barely scrape in, it just to say managed to get a score of 4 to be verified. I still think there, and that does mean there's still improvements to be made. Just because you get a 4 doesn't mean it's a perfect track. That's what 5 is for. Like, some of the sections are just really nice, but again I think it's just trying to be too much. It's too long. The whole track suffers because there's not enough props and fixture removals and things like that to stretch the length of the entire track. Whereas there's, you know, lots of really nice sections that could be more highly focused on. that would make a shorter track better. I could split it up into 2 tracks or something. The lamppost on the left there is a bad one. There's just so many lampposts all over the place. Not really much fun to be trying to dodge lampposts and then have people knock over lampposts, whether through lag or, you know, accidentally actually knocking them over. And then you crash into them. You saw the carnage on the first lap. It's a shame though, because there are some really nice sections. Like that was pretty nice through that middle area. Split up into 2 separate tracks at some natural splitting point, I think would work better. That's my final take. Not the best race from my perspective either on that one. Sin's dominating tonight. Nighttime did not help this track. That's true, but I mean, the stuff is still going to be there in the daytime as well. Top 5's always possible though. Top 5 to the back, top 2 a little bit further back. Because there's a clear gap. Another 3-miler. Let's do 3 laps and muscle. We haven't done muscle yet. Any muscle car is fine. Anyone who doesn't choose the Pisswasser Dominator. Anyone who chooses a Clique or a Yosemite, I will have words to say. I won't really. Yeah, don't tell Flaming if you pick a Clique. Alright, another city circuit. So we're going around the golf club just above it. That's another thing that I'll say is that previous track had nothing like this, where it completely changes the makeup of the track, you know, and the roads. It was just using regular roads, smoothed nicely and executed relatively well, apart from obviously the lampposts, but I think that's a completely brand new, unique section that we've just raced on around the golf club, but with you know, stunt roads made up. Oh, Jesus. Ah, that was bad. I think it's easy to compare now the two tracks that we've just seen, and all the points that I was making about the previous track. You can see how they're not really apparent here. Sections where there's a lot of lampposts, you know, lampposts are covered over, they might have been deleted using the fixture remover. We've got completely fresh section here. You know, this is completely uniquely created. You're not going to see this by just plonking down some checkpoints on the map. You're not going to be able to recreate that without a bit of effort. Few lampposts here and there, but they're in places where you're not really gonna be. Oh, rip. I followed the line and then he ended up having the line that was going into the wall. Like, there's two lampposts on the right and left and right there, and then three I should say. But then the two that you're going to get closer to as you're coming into the corner to take the right and left hand side are covered over. Like, that's the important difference. It's okay for a regular playlist race to not have every single lamppost covered over. But there are important lampposts that do need to be covered over to give a better experience. It's a fun track. I don't like the hills, roads, tight roads section, but I never do. I don't mind it when it's a short part of the track, I suppose. Me and Sins haven't been able to be separated today. We've been doing tandem drifting, finishing in the top 2 a few times, making mistakes together. No! I thought I was just going to get away with that, but no. Cool. A marked difference to the previous city circuit, I think. Remember Shaggy doing the F1 race in the hills, the drama. Yeah, that was fun. Struggled on that one. Alright, one more race to go. And then we've got Drag Kings, which is normally the final race, but then we do have a bonus track after that as well. This one, I don't think any of us need to go to the back. It's a themed track. Actually, yeah, let's still do the same. Why not? So I think this is meant to be trophy trucks and desert raids. 1.1. Let's do 8 laps. Let's do the same thing with harmonic start between 10 and 15 seconds, top 5 to the back, top 2 a little bit further back. And we'll see what this is like. It was submitted as a themed track. Bazzoongas Indoor Rumble. So there's going to be a specific theme to it. It's not like a normal track. Let's see what it's like. And then we've got, like I said, Drag Kings, but that isn't going to be the end because we've got a bonus track after that. Again, links are all in the description for all these tracks. Nearly there. I'm so tired, but we're nearly there. Thank you guys for helping me get through it. Locked to trophy trucks and desert raids. Good. It's always good when a themed track has a specific theme and it locks the cars to make that theme doable. And the opposite is true when a regular track has cars locked off for some unknown, not necessary reason. Why is Mike coming so far back? I said top 2 need to go further back. He didn't have to go that far back. Alright, let's see. I like it already. This, I can tell this is a track I'm gonna like. Now I see why the description for the track said Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. We're in a full-on stadium. Like there's a little area of the stadium that's open, but the lights and everything, the way that this is very nicely executed. Like the stadium is open in the middle, but then the rest is all lights. At night. The stadium super truck sort of thing. I would go watch this. Oh, just managed to save it. This is very nicely executed. This is some good fun. Aww. I'm trying to go high. Dunes could be fun here as well. Yeah. Not possible though, I suppose, because it's locked. It's locked to trophy trucks and desert raids, so you wouldn't be able to do dunes. It's one of the negatives of locking tracks to certain cars. I don't think it's quicker to go higher. You don't really get that much of a benefit. He's in a stock. You do get a good run actually if you go higher and carry the speed through, but I don't think it's enough to make it better than doing the regular route. Full speed up. That's really interesting about this track. There's quite a few different lines because of the way that the bankings work. You can take like a high line and carry the speed around, or you can take the lower line, the more standard line. That section's good where you've got people jumping over as well. This is a great track. Such a good creation, good fun. Has a theme, executes it well. The lighting is what gets me. Like, it does feel like we're in a stadium, and the way that it's lit really like does a good job to give you that feel as well. That's cool. That's fun. So the bonus track tonight is actually from the same creator as that one that we've just seen. Hang on, let me do this. Let's do... Alright, we haven't had a compact race. Let's do clubs then. We'll leave catch-up and slipstream on. Maybe we should do a hot lap one for this. One lap, hot lap shootout. Put it on non-contact. A sweat fest. We haven't really done that. We're going to do that. We haven't really done that on this track before. a non-contact race. I'll turn customs off. Everybody's in the same. Dimmite, I was saying that I wanted to be reminded when if a track has been on a showcase stream, or I say I'd like to see that track on Project Homecoming, and somebody, oh yeah, the club isn't even available. Looks like it's going to be Briosos. Oh, bollocks that up. Yeah, I'd like to be reminded if a track does end up being on Project Homecoming, because I just forget. I do need to go through all my tracks, so I'll list them down. Don't think so, Dimmite. Not really. Not right now, anyway. Okay. So this is the final track of the playlist. We always just do one lap craziness. Sometimes it's like slam vans, dunes, slipstream, catch up, go on go. Yes, it's non-contact. Makes sense. We're equal on points in the playlist, so I feel like I shouldn't take the advantage of being on first. So obviously this one we're just doing a one lap non-contact hot lap shootout in the rain as well. It's always just a bit of fun, and it's a 16 player race, so it limits the playlist to 16 players, which, considering it's all about showcasing the tracks, it's kind of the idea, rather than people getting as many people in as possible. But because Rockstar messed up the playlist order, there is one more track to go. That was the bonus track from a YouTube member this week. Normally we would have done that before doing this, but Rockstar are Rockstar, and just because you put tracks in a playlist in GTA and expect them to be in the same place that you put them in the first place, they won't, and they just jumble up the order. I thought this was 2 laps. I mean, who said it was 2 laps? Nobody said it was 2 laps. And I never changed it to 2 laps. Alright, we got one more track to go. There's someone in game. So this track is an event track, so we can use the pit lane according to the information I have. We'll do 4 laps. Sports Classics. He gets such a huge boost from... Ah! And let's do everybody in Casco. Let's do Cascos. Can we do a quick switcheroo at the start? Everybody in a Casco. If you have a Casco, take it and hand it out. If you don't have a Casco, stand on top of your car and wait for someone to come and give you one. Sins, I'd like us to start at the front. top 5, the other 3 who are in the top 5 of the playlist can start in 3rd, 4th and 5th places. Top 5 can start at the front for this one instead of at the back. Blackfin best. I mean, the Blackfin's in... Coquette Blackfin is in muscle, so... So we'll take a little bit of extra time since we're ahead of schedule to do a little bit of a one-make race, everybody in a casco. Batmon Pro with the 50 Norwegian kroner super chat. Hello Bruffy, been watching a couple of months. G-Fred I like, much fun. Possible to join sometime. PC, keep up the good work. Yes, all the info you need is on bruffy.com/join. And if you want to see when I'm on each platform, it's bruffy.com/schedule. And at the bottom of the page, it shows you what platform I'm on for what day. Oh, there is a pit lane on this track, so let's have everybody everybody make a pit stop in this race. It can be on any lap that you want. Shoot your car if you want it to get fixed. I don't know exactly. Oh, it's over there. Yeah, so it can be on any lap since it's over there. Top 5 in the playlist to the front on this one. Since you can go ahead of me since you're leading the playlist. We might as well make it a little bit fun for the final race. Playlist order for the top 5. Have we got everybody in a casco yet? Anybody waiting? Shoot your car if you wanted to get fixed. This game is flawless. Yep. Superb. Alright, we're gonna do yeah, let's just do a harmonic start. Let's do it as we've been going on. Any point after 1:35 Sins, whenever you're ready. Showdown, yeah. Me and Sins battling it out for the playlist win, 3 points between us. I think if I win the race, we'll end up level on points in the playlist. I don't think there's a way for me to win the playlist unless Sins doesn't finish in the top 2. But I don't think it's going to make a difference anyway. I think Sins will win, being better than me all the way through. Apart from the first race, I was pretty good in the first race. Man, that gap, what's happened? There's the pit lane on the right that everybody's going to use once during this race. Alco Baeee. Unfamiliar territory with the casco. Only used it very rarely over the years. Checkpoint was a little bit dodgy. Could do with another checkpoint to give the arrow, well, the arrow showing how tight the track is. The corner is there. Ah, ruined. Again, the links for all the tracks tonight are in the description, and this is listed as the bonus track for tonight. Submitted by a YouTube member. Thank you to the YouTube members and Patreon supporters and Twitch subscribers and everybody who's here and enjoying. Quite a tricky track, lots of tight corners. Yeah, the arrow on this checkpoint, there needs to be a checkpoint here for that arrow to point more to the left to show you how sharp that corner actually is. Because the arrow on the checkpoint doesn't really show it. Chicanes around here. Oh, I keep forgetting about this corner as well. It's a struggle. Good track extension though. Since slowed down. It was a pity slow down. Oh, dodgy. Struggling on some of the bumps with the casco. Not comfortable in the car around some of these corners. I feel like with that crash it would have been even by now. We both crashed once. Last lap shootout. Oh, I keep forgetting about this corner every single time. Something weird's going on. This car's starting to like control itself. There's some weird little jinx. As if someone else is like controlling it momentarily. I don't think it's a controller issue. I don't know whether anybody's noticed it. Maybe it's only something you notice because I'm not, like, I'm driving it and I'm not doing these inputs. GG Sins, deserved. I don't know, there was something weird going on there. It was like jinking about. Maybe there's a modder or something. Anyway, we're done. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. We've got Twitch stream tomorrow night, as always. I'm going to be back on GTA. Yeah, good it's the last race. Yeah. If there are any issues going forward, well, at least we're done. Puppy stream now. But yeah, all the links for the tracks are down below in the description. Thank you to all the members and everybody who's watched the footage of this. If anybody's come in late, I do tend to put the timestamps in the description for these as well, so you can like skip to each track if you want to see it. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for all the support. I'm so tired lately, and I'm hoping I'll be able to get back to normal at some point relatively soon with our little puppy, and hopefully we can sleep through the night and things like that. But for now, I'm just gonna have to go through it and see what I can do. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, there's the playlist results, by the way, in the end. GG Sins. At least I'm racing better when I'm tired. Right, thank you guys down below for the super chats, and thank you, Nick, for the upgraded membership. And I'll see you guys either tomorrow on Twitch, or if you only ever watch the streams on YouTube, I'll see you on the first week in November to do this all over again on PS4 with 7 new tracks. Thank you guys. Bye bye.